We're back at Bristol Dirt, folks. Last time we were at Bristol Dirt, it ended in controversy as Lena Skinner thought she was going to win it by passing the leader at the finish line and cheated her way into victory. She wasn't penalized because the standings didn't count her as a victory eventually, as a victor. So, and that win went to, I think, Michael Bush, I think that was. 54-1 instead of Lena Skinner. We'll see if this race doesn't end in as much as controversial as it was before. Anyway, yeah. Rob Thomas leads the field of the green for 13 laps at the Bristol Dirt. And the green is out, we're underway. So, one car missed the field today, unfortunately. Leading the first lap, it is going to be Rob Thomas, but here comes Charles Jackson making a quick move. Caution's out. Oh, Andy Allison and Seth Cole almost spun. Caution is out, and Charles Jackson will lead the field of the line. I thought Nate Bush spun. Big wreck happened. Let me see where I can find the wreck. I think this was the wreck here, folks. I think this was the wreck here. Aaron Williams on the bottom, the 52. Jason Marshall clips into him. Diego Espina somehow makes it through. And he was one alone, and he was the only one who spun there. Pichu got into the wall. 24 Rhett Yates, well, got into the wall as well. No one else was harmed, but that was the wreck, I think. And it was a bump battle between Andy Allison and Seth Cole. And they're crediting Allison for the win. Let's see if they avoid this wreck. Wow, Charles Jackson does, and so does Seth Cole, but the 70 of Andy Allison had a little trouble with it. Oh, Seth Cole slowing down. Or is it that? Oh no, he's in second. Oh no, he's wow, Andy Allison's second. He's declared second. Wow. See if I get this order right. Let's see the order. Charles Jackson still. Yep, Charles Jackson's still the leader. And then next caution will end the race, folks. When we hit the stripe, I think we're going to have about 6 laps to go. See if we do have 6 laps to go. Yes, we'll have 6 laps to go. Top 5, Charles Jackson, Andy Allison, Seth Cole, Rhett Yates, and Evan Gattuso. Green is out again. Oh, Andy Allison is getting second away from Cole. Really aggressive Seth Cole is today. 5 laps to go. A caution might end the race at this point. Oh no, wait. Yeah. There's going to be 4 laps to go. A caution will end the race at this point. And Charles Jackson has a huge lead. Seth Cole is now in second. Must have won the battle earlier. 4 to go. Oh, there's a wreck. Andrea Jimenez in the 08 is spun around. Wait, no caution? There is a caution. Caution is out. The race might have been over. Charles Jackson, unless if he runs into trouble with the lap traffic, will take the victory. Oh, Andy Allison wrecked out as well. Wow, and just was in a battle with Seth Cole. And then there was another wreck. It involved Barney Ward. I think it was the same car that Michael Busch won with the earlier race. Oh boy, look at this, another wreck. We have had separate wrecks. Let's try to get through as much as possible. Let's start off with Andrea Jimenez and the 08 of Jake Baskinger. They were spun out. Here it is right here, Andrea Jimenez and Jake Baskinger. Evan Gattuso got into the turn, and Andrea Jimenez spun out with Baskinger, and that set up a huge wreck. Aaron Williams was clipped. Lina Skinner was clipped. I don't think she's going to make a controversial statement this time because of it. Others were held up. The 10 was held up notably. And Andy Allison also spun out, like I said earlier. Brad Anamina clips him. The 52 gets into the 70 and spins him out. And then the 70 gets hit by the third. Oh, Max Skinner makes it out. Pichu makes it out. The 51, Barney Ward, gets hit. Jack Richards gets hit as well. Brad Anamina. Rob Thomas makes it through, just barely. And Sky Luke Walker spun earlier. And that's pretty much it. And here comes the leaders. Will they have some trouble? Doesn't look like it. Let's see who's projected the leader with 2 laps to go. It's still Charles Jackson. It should be Charles Jackson. And we will not get back under green. We will not get the race back under green. So the race is officially over, and I think unless some lap car just passes by and cheats his way in, Charles Jackson is going to be the winner. Let's hope it counts this time. And it will count. Coming off the final turn, and Charles Jackson is going to win at Bristol Dirt. Oh, wait a minute, we did it again! Peter Samiano this time! Passed the line into the pits and made it look like he won. I thought it was not gonna happen again, but it did happen again. Wow, Saviano wins again. He's not the winner, obviously. He wrecked out, and he just zoomed by Charles Jackson to take the checkers for himself. He thought he won it. And the computer thought that Peter Saviano won it. He did not, obviously. Let's see if it does count here. Oh no, it doesn't count this time, so sigh of relief. Charles Jackson does get the win technically, and it's not. Oh wow! The 50 just bumped into the 15. I don't know what was that about. So another controversial finish again. The 19 just swooped by Saviano and gets the win. For some reason this is glitched again, so ignore the peripheral on the right side. The top 10 is what it counts. Anyway, the top 10, Charles Jackson, Seth Cole, Tyler Manson, David Burton, Evan Gattuso, Eric Burton, Corbin Balke, Leah Walker, Diego Espina, Nicholas Guerrero, the top 10. And the rest of the field, Saviano should have finished 32nd, and he does truly finish 32nd. Aaron Williams, Jack Richard, Tyler Burton, Lina Skinner, Andy Allison, Bonnie Ward, Joseph Clark, Andrea Jimenez, and Jake Baskinger all wrecked out. Don't know who made it out, but might be another driver we just recognized. The 16, I think, if there was a 16. Oh, I don't know if there was a 16. Not sure who was out, but nevertheless, Charles Jackson wins, and Peter Saviano just makes it look like he won, but obviously he didn't, and thankfully it is fixed like last time, so Charles Jackson wins. Yay! And Saviano is going to take a dive in the points because of that move. He is now 83 points behind Pichu in the lead. Dylan Poteet is third, Charles Jackson's fourth, Trent Dunham fifth, Max Skinner sixth, Giovanni Esposito seventh, Jack Richards eighth, Evan Gattuso ninth, and Sky Luke Walker in 10th. And the rest of the field. So next race will be a 10-lap shootout here in Atlanta Motor Speedway. 10 races left in the season, and no, 11 races left in the season, and yeah, next is Atlanta. Remember that comment rule where you were required to comment in at least one of the first 10 race span? Well, I've decided, because of the scheduling issues I had with Netflix Nationwide series, I've decided to abolish that for the rest of the season. So everyone will keep their ride unless something else happens, as one user closes account or something, etc., or banned from PRWC, something like that. So unless any of that happens, everyone will keep their car for the rest of the season, regardless of activity. So I've decided to disable the comment rule for the rest of the season. So now you don't have to comment in order to keep your ride. But I do appreciate you comment, please. Please do comment though. I do really appreciate it. So anyway, I've abolished the comment rule, but I do appreciate you commenting on this race, because it would really help me a lot with this series. Anyway, next race, Atlanta. See you later.